Pigskin Predictions. This is Dustin. I'm Brad. Every week we're going to bring you the predictions of all the games that are going on that week. Um, this week we're going to put the Cowboys. I know they're down here on the list, but we're going to talk about them first. We're going to talk about the game and maybe a little inside of that game, a little more than what we do on the rest of these, because I know most of our fans are watchers are Cowboys fans, so we're going to go with that. So, but just like every other week, um, I'm giving away hats if you can beat me straight up. We got 16 games this week, so you put your picks in the comments. If you can beat me, you win a hat. I've got right now. I've got Cowboys stuff. That Cowboys hat right there, and I've got these Cowboys beanies right here. Okay.
And I'm going to do, again, as y'all can beat me on the spread, I'll buy a $50 gift card that's usable anywhere.
That'll work. And on mine as well, I only have Cowboys hats, but any hat you want, I can order it and get you whatever hat you want, whatever fan you are. So like I said, so I'm going to go through this real quick. Put your picks in, like and subscribe, please. Beat me, win a hat of your choice. Beat Dustin, win a $50 gift card of wherever you choose.
On the spread.
On the spread. Not on the over and under, but on the spread. And,
a record?
Yeah. So, that being said, last week I was 10-3. Overall, I'm 140-68. Not too bad.
Pretty good.
Not too shabby. Last week versus spread, Dustin was 5-6-2. He's 75-67-2 overall, which is good as well. Last week against the over and unders, he was 10-3, and overall he is 80-64. And there are no bye weeks this week. All right, so we jump right into the Cowboys game. We got Cowboys versus Panthers. Cowboys are 5-8. Panthers are 3-10. Both coming off losses. Dallas with that Cincy loss, and the Panthers with the Eagles loss, which they almost won. They almost won that game.
They almost beat the Eagles. I mean, they came close. They stood up with the Eagles. They stood up with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Here lately, Panthers have been actually lighting it up. They've been doing it really well.
I like Hubbard.
I got him on my fantasy team. I love him to death. But he, but the Cowboys are 5-8. Okay, if it was meant to be, he would have caught that punt.
Yeah,
and we'd have been down. And we'd have been in field goal range, run the clock out, kick the extra point, or kick the field goal, win the game. In perfect world, that's the way it'd be.
Yeah.
Okay, the football gods are against us this year. Okay, we're not going to the playoffs. If we did go to the playoffs, we're going to get annihilated in the first round.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am pro dump the season.
Yeah.
Dump it. Right now, I think we're sitting at number 11 pick. Okay, Carolina, if they can beat us, which I think they can, the way they've been playing. But if Carolina can beat us, I mean, we could theoretically get down to like the number 5 or 6 pick. And
I'm good with that.
And that's what we need. We're not going to win a Super Bowl this year.
Oh, no.
We're not going to win a playoff game.
That's your brain.
So I would say forget all that. Now, the defense, Cowboys defense has been playing.
They play with a little heart, no urgency.
Overshown going down. Oh my gosh, that was so heartbreaking.
Oh.
But he's going to be back.
He had a high ceiling.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's good, and he'll be back.
I hope he is.
He'll be back. He's going to come back. There's people that come back with worse knee problems than that.
Oh, he got both knees. They tore the other one up the year before this.
Yeah, but usually when they fix them, they're stronger.
Yeah, but in the first one, I don't know which one it was.
Is it
the
right
ACL?
Yeah.
ACL, maybe.
Meniscus, maybe?
MCL. But in the one they just did.
All the L's.
MCL, PCL, and ACL.
Yeah,
all of them are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he can come back from it.
Nick Chubb can do it.
Nick Chubb,
3 or 4.
Nick Chubb has several of them, but the good news about it, really, I mean, if you want to look at a silver lining, is the fact that it wasn't the same knee.
Yeah.
If it would have been the same knee, then you'd be like, okay, we're going to have problems with this knee, on and on and on. But now it's the other knee. He's going to get it handled. Another thing makes me want to pro dump the season. I'm pro dump is who else we going to get hurt for no reason?
Yeah.
You know, we're going to get Parsons out there in the last game of the year and get his knee shot, and then he won't be back for almost a year, like all the way until next year. We're not winning anything this year.
Oh, what I think is we got the veterans that's on the team, and they're starters. They're going to be there next year. They're going to start.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all the other positions they're iffy. You don't know if they're good or not.
Yeah.
Take all the starters out, put them new guys in there, and see what they got. And you might want to keep them next year.
I think they ought to put Trey Lance in right now. Put him in. Maybe he can win a game or two, or keep. I hope he loses them all, but I hope he would. I hope his numbers come out good across the board, because that's trade stock, baby.
Yeah.
If he can put up a good solid 4 games with us, maybe not win, but keep it close against Philly, against Washington, but they're not going to do it. But if they did, that just drives his draft stock up.
Yeah.
Or not his draft stock, his trade stock up.
Yeah.
We could even if we trade him for a 7th rounder.
Yeah.
We'll take it. We've got several 7th rounders on our team that start and that are good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, or undrafted even. So I wish.
Yeah, they need to let some guys that haven't got no playing time yet.
Yeah.
See what they got.
Yeah.
See if you want to keep them or not.
Yeah. I think this week their big problem is going to be Chubb.
Yeah.
And the mobile quarterback.
They've been playing like that.
They've been playing
hard urgency. They might be getting more acquainted to the scheme.
Yeah. But I tell you this, and I one thing I like Overshown like more than Parsons. Yeah. I like him. He's a bad dude. All over the field, all heart, 100%, all the time, going at it. But we're not going to have him. Okay? And quite possibly not even, maybe even up to several weeks in the next year in the season. But I tell you who I do like, other than him, is that Morris Littlefowl.
Littlefowl?
Yeah, he's a rookie, and I like him. I've liked him. When he's on the field, he seems like he's got his head stuffed somewhere near a ball.
Yeah.
If somebody's got a ball in their hand, his head's going in somewhere. I'm coming in. I'm getting part of this tackle. And, I mean, he did good this last week. I mean, he had a sack and several tackles after Overshown went out. And I don't know. I like him. I don't know. I like him. He's not going to be Overshown.
No.
He's not going to be Overshown. But he can hold it down.
Yeah.
Like next year, if we don't get Overshown back for a few weeks, Morris can hold it down. He can keep it. You'll see in this next game, because he's going to be playing a lot in this next game. And I don't know. I just
another one I like is he's hurt, I think. But since we got Diggs and Bland and J. Lou, Hooker, and Wilson, I think I need to give Carson some playing time.
But he's hurt.
He can take over.
He's just hurt.
He's hurt. Yeah. Once he gets some playing time in the slot, he might
be better than J-Lo, whatever J-Lo. He might be better than J-Lo. Yeah. Don't look as good as J-Lo, but anyway.
Dowdle had his best game of the year, I think.
130 yards.
130 total yards. 131.
Not total.
Total? Not total?
Rushing.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, 130. What I saw on several it was at 133, and I guess he got tackled for a loss. I think he's finally settled in at 131.
Yeah.
And that's for rushing.
Yeah.
Only.
I thought it was total.
No, he only had like a catch or two, small catches. Nothing major.
I was listening to the radio to the ticket. He was almost probably his best game, and with 6 or 7 minutes left in the fourth,
They quit. No,
they never gave him the ball again.
It was 13 minutes.
13?
13 minutes into the
They
fourth.
never touched the ball again.
For the first 7 minutes of the fourth quarter, everything seemed normal. After that, he never touched the ball.
That's crazy.
Never got a handoff or nothing. He had 130 yards rushing. Nice. So he busted a couple of decently long runs.
Yeah, 15, 20 yards.
Yeah, and it don't make no sense. I like Dowdle. I like him. I mean, he's holding it down right now, and he's playing good right now these last few weeks. I think he's a good number 2 guy.
Oh yeah.
We need to lose, and go get old boy from Boise State.
Yeah.
That dude right there is about to break Barry Sanders' record. That man right there can flat out run, Jack, and that is what we need.
Yeah.
We need a running back.
They got a couple more in the draft coming.
Not like him.
Not like him.
No.
They got the guy.
North Carolina.
Yeah, he I can't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either.
But he's like 400, 500, 600 yards behind Ginty. But he's number 2.
Yeah. But that's like there's like a huge drop off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I would not be hurt if the Panthers win this game whatsoever. I hope they do. I love the Cowboys. I'm not going to bet against them. I'm going to still put my money on the Cowboys. But I just hope that I want draft pick, high round draft picks.
Yeah, me too.
This year's done. Quit like, we're going to we can still make the playoffs. You could have made the playoffs if we would have won against Cincy.
Had a chance.
Yeah, we had a chance. Now there's still this slim chance, like the thickness of that card of us making the playoffs, and because of that absolutely slim chance, the Cowboys are going to still go for it. You watch. They're not going to slow up. They're not going to let backups play. They're going to still try to win each game, and then every time they win, it's just going to move us more and further away from getting Ginty from Boise.
Yeah.
But
offenses, I mean, besides Cooper Rush, Lamb's going to get his. He's getting his backup quarterback. He's still 3rd in the league in receiving yards.
Ferguson's still going to get his. Or I'd say the tight end group.
Yeah.
Now they're lighting it up. But that's it. That's all the people that's going to get theirs on our offense.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Well, I don't understand why they throw back shoulder or jump balls to Turpin.
I don't get that either. He's like he probably can't even hardly reach into. If I stood him in here,
yeah,
he might get up to the Raiders game.
Yeah,
maybe. I'm gonna give him here. I'm gonna give him here. He's like 5'8" or 6 or something.
Deuce should be down here. Huh?
Deuce is like Detroit. The Detroit game. We're gonna put him up here to.
I get it. They're trying to go deep. He's fast. But when he's covered and you're trying to throw a back shoulder fade to him, or freaking
to a guy that's
jump ball,
the guy that's covering him's up here at the Washington game.
I don't get that.
And he's down here, and we're throwing this guy the jump ball. Throwing him. We got
Lamb, Mingo.
We got Johnny Mango.
He's kind of tall.
So we got Silence of the Lamb.
Yeah.
we got several people that. Even Brandon Cooks, I'd rather throw the jump ball to Brandon Cooks than I would Turpin. Not that I don't like Turpin. I love Turpin.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's your jump ball guy.
No.
I don't.
Not at all.
I don't see that. But they continue to keep throwing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming off of it. We're going to hit one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, what you got over there?
I got Carolina a 2.5. Over under 43.5.
I bet this is the first time Carolina's been favored all year.
I bet.
Is that nuts?
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Cowboys though.
You're going with them, huh?
And the points, yeah.
I think they can beat them. I hope they don't.
I'm going with the under.
The under. I'm going Cowboys straight up. Straight up, boys. We're going to put this in out here. All right. Thursday night game, we got the Rams versus San Francisco. Rams are 7-6. San Francisco 6-7. Rams beat the Bills, which was insane.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
No.
And then San Francisco beat the Bears, which I did see that coming. Although the Bears were playing better, San Francisco, I think, finally decided if we don't do something here, we're going to be in trouble. And they still have a chance. They still have a chance to win their division.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They lost McCaffrey for the year. I don't know how long Mason's out.
Mason's out. They got, I can't even remember the dude's name. He had 21 fantasy points this week.
What are you talking about?
I can't remember his name. Now he's out.
He is?
Yeah.
Dang.
And now I take it he's out. He went out of the game hurt with some sprain or something, and they play Thursday night. So they're thinking there's no way he's coming back for the game.
The line on that, 49ers by 3. Over-under is 49.5. I think the Bills, or the Bills, I think the Rams are going to take it.
You think the Rams got that?
Yes, sir. And I'm going with the under.
And I agree with you. I think the Rams are going to win it straight up. Taking the Rams at San Francisco to win that game. That's my upset. One of them. All right, we got Baltimore versus the Giants. Baltimore's 8-5. Giants 2-11. Baltimore was off last week, and the Giants lost versus the Saints. I think Carr's out like forever.
Yeah.
So he's done. Baltimore's kind of shocked me lately by losing to a couple of teams they shouldn't have lost to.
The Browns.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that. And they barely beat, wasn't it, Cincy?
Oh, they beat the Browns beat them? Browns beat the Steelers.
I can remember. But
they got beat by one of the...
By somebody, no. Wasn't it the Browns?
It might have been.
Or is it the Steelers that beat them?
I can't remember right now.
It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. The Baltimore's playing the Giants.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like they're going in there to get their free practice in or something.
Yeah. The line on that, Baltimore by 16.5. Over under 42.5. That's a lot of points.
That's a ton of points.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm going to stick with Baltimore. But there's a good chance that they might not cover it. And I'm going to go with the under.
And I'm going with Baltimore straight up, of course. All right, we got the Jets versus the Jags. They're both 3-10. The Jets lost to Miami. Shouldn't have probably lost. They should have probably won the game. And the Jags beat the Titans, which shocked me. I figured the Titans would they just walked away with a win over Houston, didn't they? The week before last. And then they come in there and throw a goose. That's just a donut up in there with the Jags.
Yeah.
But I think, obviously Trevor Lawrence is out. He's still recovering from the KO, but cheap shot. But the Jags, ETN is starting to lose some time to Tank Bixby. Tank's starting to kind of, especially now since they're 3-10, they're kind of moving toward Tank running the ball more and catching more out of the backfield. I don't know if they'll continue to do that, but that's what they've been doing. And you got
Brees Hall is questionable.
Brees Hall is questionable. Braylon Allen would be Braylon Allen is of the Jets.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huh? Oh yeah. Oh, I was talking about the Jags. Yeah. Brees Hall is questionable, and Braylon Allen's if they're coming in, but he'll be he's the one taking over for him.
Yeah.
The majority of the.
Yeah, the line on that is the Jets by 3.5. Over under is 40.5. I'm going with the Jets and the under.
I'm going with the Jets straight up. I was thinking about picking up Old Man Rivers for a quarterback this week, Then I started thinking, no, I'm not. But
where's he? Old Man Rivers.
yeah, from the Jets.
I mean Rogers.
Rogers.
Oh, that's what they call Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. Well, I call him Old Man Rivers now. So, all right, we're going to Washington versus Saints. Washington's 8-5. Saints are 5-8. Washington was off last week, and the Saints won versus the Giants. And I think Derek Carr's out forever now or something. I don't know what happened to him, but I just heard what he was.
The Giants should have beat them. I think they missed a field goal, got blocked or something.
Yeah.
And they thought they was going to win, the Giants, and then I can't remember what happened. Either some block kick or missed the kick or something.
Something crazy.
And they lost.
Well, it is what it is. Who you got? Washington over there?
Yeah, Washington by 7.5. Over under 43.5. I'm gonna go with Washington to cover the points. And I'm going with the under.
I'm going Washington straight up. All right, we got Cincy versus Titans. Cincy's 5-8. Titans are 3-10. Cincinnati won against Dallas, and the Titans lost against the Jags. And I wouldn't say Cincy beat Dallas. Dallas beat Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas should have won that game. But Cincy's put up a lot of points. They do well on offense. I was actually surprised that we kept it as close to as we did.
They score about the average.
Yeah.
They usually score like 28 something in a game.
And they give up 29 or something crazy, yeah.
I think the score was 27-20.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. Pollard's been doing good.
Yeah.
He's liable to do real good against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
He should.
Yeah.
If Rico Dowdle can have 130 yards rushing, I'm sure Pollard gets the same.
Yeah. That one is Cincy by 5. Over under 46.5. I'm going to go with the Bengals and the under.
And I'm going to Bengals straight up. I think they're going to pull that off. I don't think they're getting in the playoffs, but I think they're going to win this game. So we got Kansas City and Browns. Kansas City's 12-1, Browns 3-10. Kansas City won against Chargers, and Browns lost against Pittsburgh. But Kansas City just keeps getting away and away. I mean, just every single week, some little something. They won this on a field goal that doinked off the upright.
Yeah.
And then went in.
That's
right. So they get
and the week before that,
they lucky.
The quarterback was fumbled the ball or the snap.
Yeah, something happened with the
Raiders.
Yeah. The week before that was something else. I can't remember what it was.
I had one where they threw it was like only a few seconds left. It was earlier in the year though, and they just had to throw a bomb and it got pass interference. Got it down there close and kicked the field goal.
Yeah, Kansas City's not 12-1 team to me.
No.
They do keep trying to figure out a way to win, but when they play Detroit,
yeah,
I think when they play Buffalo again, Buffalo beat them.
Yeah,
Buffalo again, some of these other teams, meeting them in the playoffs and stuff, I think they're going to meet their match. They're not winning the Super Bowl this year. I'd almost put a jersey on it. Anybody wants to get in there on the comments and take me up on that, we'll talk about it. Kansas City won't win the Super Bowl.
No. The line on that one's Kansas City by 4.5. Over under 43.5. You know what? The Browns beat the Steelers. Well, it was in a snow game. But
So,
I think they can beat
they
them.
both played in it.
At least cover the points.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with the under.
I'm going with the Chiefs straight up just because they always seem to find some way to get through the game. I don't know how, but they do. and I don't think the Browns have it in them to hold it back.
Jerry Judy. He's doing
Jerry
good.
Judy's playing hard right now.
Yeah.
So is Winston.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. All right, so we got Miami versus Houston. Miami 6-7, Houston's 8-5. Miami's coming off a win over the Jets, and Houston is coming off a bye week. Houston, I don't know. I don't know about Houston this year. Last year, I was more worried about Houston. This year, they don't seem like they put enough points up.
No.
They don't put a lot of. They're not putting people away. They don't put a lot of points up. I mean, they have put a few points up in some games, but I feel like in a shootout they could be beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Miami Hill's playing good.
Been doing a little bit better.
Tua's doing really good.
I think Waddle had a good game.
Waddle had a really good game. I think that Miami's coming. They're up and coming.
Yeah,
for sure. I wouldn't be shocked to see them in the playoffs if they keep playing like they're playing now and keep pulling these wins off. I wouldn't be shocked to see them in there at all.
Yeah. Well, the line on that is Houston by 3. Over under is 46.5. I'm going with Houston and the over.
And I'm going Houston straight up. I think Miami can win this game, though.
Yeah, they definitely can.
They can definitely win it, but I'm going to go with Houston. We got the Colts and the Broncos. Both teams were off last week. Colts are 6-7. Broncos are 8-5. I love the Broncos. I like the Broncos. I don't think they got what it takes to win the Super Bowl, but I like the Broncos. I like the Lions. I like the Bills. Obviously, I like the Cowboys. I don't. Baltimore, I liked for a while.
Yeah,
but they just seem to be fading a little bit, and it seems I don't know what all it is. I like Bo Nix, though.
Yeah, he's good.
I like Bo Nix.
He's real good.
And Sutton's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The line on that was Denver by 4. Over under is 44.5. I'm gonna go with Broncos and the under.
I'm going Broncos straight up, although they can win this game.
Yeah.
We got the New England Patriots and the Cardinals. Patriots 3-10. Cardinals are 6-7. Patriots were off last week, and the Cardinals played the Seattle Seahawks and got beat. And I don't know what it is about the Seattle team that keeps hanging in there, but they seem to keep hanging in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't like their. But you already know I don't like Geno Smith, so I don't know how they keep beating these teams. I can't believe it. I picked Seattle last week, but I figured Cardinals were actually going to pull it off.
Yeah.
But they didn't, and it is what it is. But the Cardinals are still fighting for the division. They're still in the fight. We got 6-7. Who else we got? Where's San Fran? I don't have their down here. They
lost 7.
They're 6-7. Who else is in there?
Seattle 8-5.
Seattle's 8-5. They're winning it. And who is it? Seattle, Arizona, San Francisco. Why am I drawing a blank? I think the Raiders, is it?
Raiders AFC.
Oh, yeah. Who is in that?
Cardinals, 49ers, Seahawks, and
I can't think of who it is. Why in the heck can I think of that? The Rams.
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Yeah, that's
Man,
right.
what was that? Oof.
I slipped my line too.
And the Rams are 7-6. So we got a 7-6, 6-7, 6-7, and 8-5. all fighting for that division when they're all within, and they have to play each other.
Yeah.
Here pretty soon, several times. So anyway,
Yeah.
it is what it is for that. But the Cardinals, basically, what we're saying is the Cardinals are still in this thing, still fighting for that playoff spot, and possibly even win the division. But I think they're kind of in the bottom end because I think they've been beat by several.
They're second right now.
Yeah. So
the line on that is Arizona by 6. Over under 45.5. I'm going with Arizona and the under.
And I'm going with Arizona straight up. I don't think old Drake May can. He's all right, though. He hadn't made a fool of himself in his first year.
Not yet.
He's doing all right. He's hanging in. We got the Bills and Detroit. Woo! We got the Bills are 10-3 and Detroit's 12-1. The Bills lost to the Rams, but the Rams are still a tough team. I like the Rams too. I like the Rams too.
They got a good running back, Kyler Williams.
The receivers are rocking.
Cup.
Yeah, they're good. So, and we got the Lions are 12-1, and they won against the Packers. They continue to beat these teams that they're going to be contending against.
Yeah.
You know, the only one. Does Philly play the Lions?
They played.
I don't think they do.
Baltimore.
Yeah, they didn't play the Lions.
I don't think so.
But they're going to get us.
Not yet.
They're going to get a taste of them here pretty soon.
Yeah. Let's see, the Bills. They lost to the Rams, but they still was coming back. They make a sophomore on defense, and they give Allen the ball back again. He might go down there and beat them. But
yeah, he had like several touchdowns in the loss, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 rushing and 3 receiving and 3 running. 3 running and 3 passing. It's crazy.
Yeah, both of them teams are good.
He's going to be up for the MVP.
Him, Barkley, and Jackson, maybe.
Yeah.
The line on that is Detroit by 2.5. Over under 53.5. I think Buffalo's going to beat them.
You think they are?
Yep. I'm calling it now. I'm going with the over.
I don't think they're going to. I think the Lions are going to win. Playing in Detroit. If they're playing in Buffalo, I'd pick Buffalo.
Yeah.
But I think, but they can beat them.
Yeah.
They can beat them there. But I don't know. I just can't bet against them right now. We got Tampa Bay and the Chargers. Tampa Bay 7-6, Chargers 8-5. Tampa Bay won against the Raiders, which is no big feat. And then the Chargers lost against Kansas City, which was they should have won, or at least tied.
Yeah.
You know, and went to overtime. But I don't know. Herbert's not playing. I don't think he's playing that great this year. Of course, he's one of the teams that got like pulled apart. He lost, you know, both of his starting receivers.
Yeah.
Same with the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lost both of his starting receivers, and then now he's worked other people in there, and still they're doing good.
Yeah.
Coaching's, I think, better with having old boy from Michigan.
Yeah.
Harbaugh. Yeah. I like him. I think their defense is solid. I love Baker Mayfield. That dude's got some super heart, dude.
He does.
He's like, I'm playing all the way to the end of this. But and he still play at a high level.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of people talk about Dak, like, oh, he's 8 years in. He's like 15 years in.
Yeah, I know.
He's been in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. The line on that is Chargers by 3. Over under 45.5. I think Tampa's going to beat them. And I'm going with the over.
And I'm going with I want to go with Tampa here. I really do. But I'm going with the Chargers. They need to win too. They're going to be fighting. All right. Steelers versus Philly Interstate. We got Steelers 10-3, Phillies 11-2. They both won. Steelers beat the Browns. Philly beat the Panthers, but almost got beat by the Panthers. I wouldn't say they almost got beat, but it was a lot closer than what it should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think running back Barkley is going to break the all-time rushing record this year.
Think so?
He needs like 115 yards a game average for the next 4 games.
Possible.
And which is he's been averaging like 125. So if he does, he'll be over Eric Dickerson's record.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the Steelers, I mean, Russell Wilson.
He's been playing hard.
He's been hooking up with Pickens.
Yeah, which Pickens is hurt now.
Oh, he is?
But I think he's supposed to be back, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right. The line on that one is Philly by 5.5. Over under 41.5. I'm rooting for the Steelers. I think they can do it. Picking a lot of upsets this week.
Yeah.
Give somebody a chance to win a gift card. And we're going with the over.
I'm going with the Steelers straight up. I'm betting the Steelers win. I'm sorry, Philly straight up. I'm betting Philly's going to win, but I'm hoping the Steelers win.
Yeah.
I'm going to be rooting for them. But I think that's what the outcome's going to be.
Very good call.
Yeah. We got Green Bay versus Seattle. Green Bay's 9-4. Seattle's 8-5. Green Bay's coming off the loss of Detroit, and Seattle's coming off a win versus Arizona, which was a pretty impressive win. I think it wasn't. They didn't just roll over to them. They played them hard.
Yeah.
Arizona did. But like we just talked about, we already kind of talked about that division. It's tight. Every game these guys can squeeze out against somebody that's not in their division, because they're about to. I think the last couple games they have to play each other.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come down to the crazy stuff.
Yeah. Hoping that Walker plays. So
yeah, Walker, Charbonnet. I had him, and he went off last week.
I bet he did.
Yeah, he had, I don't remember, 30 points or something close to it. But I still lost.
The line on that is Green Bay by 3. Over under 45.5. I think the Seahawks are going to beat the Pack.
You think they're going to do it?
Yeah. Yep. I'm going with the over.
I'm going with Green Bay. This is one I feel like I should take Seattle, but I'm going with Green Bay. All right, we got the Bears versus the Vikings. The Bears are 4-9. The Vikings are 11-2. Don't ask me how. I don't know. Bears lost to San Fran, and the Vikings beat the Falcons. So that was his hometown, coming back to the old hometown to play the Vikings, and he didn't do so well. He didn't throw in any touchdowns. So, but I that's another one. I can't see they're only got one loss, and I don't see how they only got 2.
Yeah.
It's for some reason that shocks me with those guys. I don't know. Caleb Williams is playing better, but
he still got some growing to do.
Yeah, he does. They need to get different pieces. I think coaching is what they need to get.
Yeah.
Different coaching.
Yeah. Well, the line on that one is Minnesota by 7. Over under 43.5. I'm going with Minnesota. The under.
And I'm going Minnesota straight up. All right, last game. We got Atlanta at the Raiders. Atlanta 6-7. The Raiders are 2-11, and they're both coming off losses. Falcons against Minnesota, and the Raiders against Tampa. I don't know. Atlanta's still in it. They're still fighting. They definitely need this win. Cousins hasn't been playing like the last 5 weeks. He hasn't played like he did in the first few weeks of the year. He's fading off and don't know why.
Yeah.
He has more turnovers right now. I don't know if they're just doing better scheming against him or what, but he hasn't been that impressive in the last few
He's
weeks.
getting up there in age.
Yeah, it's about time for him to go home too.
Yeah.
Getting close.
The line on that one is Atlanta by 4, over under 44.5. I'm going with the Falcons and the under.
All right, I'm going Falcons straight up for that win. Gonna make a comeback win. I was thinking about picking him up in fantasy just against these guys. He might do pretty good. All right, anyway. All right, so put your picks in if you want to go against me. Win a hat of your choice. Don't matter what, who. We'll talk about that later. Put your picks in and beat me. Win a hat. Put your picks in against the spread on Dustin. Win a gift card of whatever.
$15 gift card.
$50.
One you can use anywhere.
Yeah. So that's what we got. So please just like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons. Keep coming back and viewing. Just turn our videos on in the background. Just let them play. We don't care. We're just trying to get our time up. But trying to do some of that algorithm they got on that YouTube algorithm is a little cranky sometimes, it seems like. But anyway, that's it. That's what we got this week. There's the picks. Take a good look at them. Put them in the comments and see if you can win you something this week. That's all we got, and we will see you guys next Thursday. Well, probably Wednesday.